Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson with the IMF Tracker. This week we focus on the proposed security interest legislation that's expected to make movable assets become collateral in obtaining loans. That story in a moment, but first, our question of the week. What is a Godfather offer? Stay tuned, the answer comes up at the end of the program. One of the most innovative legislations to be enacted under Jamaica's program with the International Monetary Fund, IMF, is the Security Interest in Personal Property Bill. Under that new law, personal property will be allowed as a form of collateral, while a central collateral registry is to be established by December 31. A security interest is a legal claim on collateral that has been pledged in order to obtain a loan. The ultimate objective of the Security Interest in Personal Property Bill is to spur economic growth by improving access to credit for entrepreneurs and investors. Currently, there are various laws governing the creation of a security interest in movable property, and depending on the type of secured property, such an interest may take on one of various legal forms. Current registries include, for example, the Island Records Office for Bills of Sale, the Registrar of Companies, Tax Administration Jamaica, and the Jamaica Intellectual Property Office. The Security Interest in Personal Property Bill applies to every transaction that creates a security interest in personal property. Therefore, it applies to security given by both natural persons and legal persons, such as companies. The new law will repeal the Bills for Sale, Debenture Registration, and the Agricultural Loans Acts. Some of the changes include the requirement for a company registered in Jamaica to register a charge on land or any of its interest. It will no longer be possible to recover possession under a hire purchase agreement or conditional sale agreement using the procedure in the Hire Purchase Act. When a debtor defaults on the security contract, the secured creditor will acquire certain rights, including the rights to possess, seize, dispose of, or retain the secured property. And the proposed law is not without its criticism, as some stakeholders are claiming that a new layer of bureaucracy will be introduced. It's argued that the re-registration requirement promises to be an onerous and time-consuming exercise for creditors with a large number of outstanding secured loans. Critics say given its length and complexity, the law will not simplify secured transactions, but will make them more confusing and time-consuming. However, Finance Ministry officials have countered that the comprehensive nature of the new law minimizes uncertainty in its application. Meanwhile, in relation to unresolved issues, there are concerns that the new law does not go all the way in amending existing legislations, such as the Stamp Duty and Trade Acts, to accommodate the regulation changes. And to end our program, the answer to this week's question. A Godfather offer is an irrefutable takeover offer made to a target company by an acquiring company. And that's where we end our trek this week on the IMF Tracker. I'm Jovan Johnson.